Hi, friends, it's Deb, and I'm so excited to share something so special with you today. And that's my brand new Sound Healing Self Care cards. Now, this is the third set of Oracle cards that I've created. The first set was the Serenity Whispers. Then I did a Winter Solstice affirmation cards. And now I have the Sound Healing Self Care cards. And I do have another one that's coming soon as well, too. So the box came late yesterday, and I've just opened it with my handy dandy nail file here. And I'm glad I did that off camera because it took me a while to get the tape. So let's take a look here in the box. I have a lovely note here from Justin, who I was working with at the company. So Okay, here we go. We have the cards here. Sound Healing Self-Care Oracle cards. Isn't that great? Now, this is a 44 card deck, and each card, I'll show you the back for now anyway. Nice, beautiful purple back. So it's a 44 card deck. Each card has a message of support, reflection, and guidance. And I have these bags that I bought for these individual cards. And they do come in plastic like this. And then I slip them in there. Why I like to use the bags is that way you can put them in your purse, your backpack, or what have you. And then you can reach in and pull a card. It's not easier than fumbling with a box, in my opinion. Anyway, they're designed for sound healers, energy workers. Maybe you were in my harmonic energy fusion course, which you can still take, by the way, as I teach people how to incorporate sound into their energy work, whether it's Reiki or crystal healing, that sort of thing. It's really for anyone who just loves the vibrational medicine of bowls and gongs and chimes, voice, even just your own breath for that matter. Now, you can use these cards before or after a sound bath. You can use them during your Reiki practice, in your meditation space, or just a part of your daily self-care routine. And if you don't have a bowl, that's okay. Maybe you have some chimes, maybe you have a drum, maybe you have some other things. You always have your voice that you can use. And each card invites you to pause, to ground, to listen, and tune in. So let me pull a couple and I'll show those to you. So they're all color-coded on the bottom. As you can see, different categories. This happens to be creativity and expression. There's grounding and clarity and resilience and relaxation and spiritual connection. Those are some of the categories that we have here. So let's look at this first card that I just pulled. So this one is called Break the Block. And you can see the card here. There we go, as it zooms into it. And you'll see that I have different pieces to the card. So the first thing is suggested instrument use. And in this case, it's saying here on the card that I put on the card, fast-paced rhythm on a frame drum or sharp tapping of a wooden striker. So in this case, with our bowl, it would be like that. You could also sing or vocalize any sound that comes to you and no censoring. So then there's the next piece on here is a practice prompt. So our practice prompt is, if you feel stuck or frustrated, play in a bold, expressive way. Let the sound shake loose the stuckness. Don't hold back. Let it move. So yeah, you can. And usually I use this when I'm moving stuck energy, if I'm doing a sound healing. Oops, sorry, you not see the bowl there? Like that. Right? And like I said, you can do that with a drum. You could just even drum on your desk or your table for that matter. And certainly you can use your voice and just express yourself in that way. Move that stuckness around. So the next piece I have on the card is an inner invitation. And now in this case, it's what fear or self-doubt can I shake loose today? Something to reflect on. I love including reflection questions. And then there's an affirmation. I move through resistance with rhythm and power. So, like I said, there's a suggested instrument, and it could be any instrument at all. You can adapt it. Practice prompt, an inner invitation, and then an affirmation. So let's look at another one that we may have here. Okay, so I have one here from the clarity and focus theme. So there's several different themes, and this one is the clarity and focus. And this is mind like a mirror. So the suggested instrument use on this card, you can see how it's a little different at the bottom there, different color once it decides to, there we go, zone into that. So it's play a clear, sustained tone on your bowl, or tap a bell or chime to mark moments of awareness. So that would be something like this. So we have the bowl. We can listen to the sustained tone, or we can tap it, or if we had a chime, we could ring the chime every so often. Okay, so that's how that part of the exercise, the process, would work. And then the practice prompt is, as you're doing this, visualize your mind as a still, reflective surface. And with each sound, see it becoming clearer. Let thoughts pass like clouds without clinging. I talk about that a lot when I teach meditation. So then our inner invitation, or our reflection question, you could say, is what arises when my mind becomes quiet? What arises? And then an affirmation that you can use. In stillness, I see clearly. So you can see how you can, you might pull a card in the morning to set the tone for your day, right? Or if you're working with a client, you could draw one, right, at the beginning of that Reiki or sound healing session to center focus and open space for transformation. If you happen to do sound baths, you could draw one before a sound bath. And some people might like to journal with the message. Others can pair it with a specific bowl. In this case, I brought the heart bowl in from the other room. A mantra as well too. And just remember, there's no wrong way of using the cards. Just trust your intuition. Now I'll be doing a workshop at the end of the month on June 28th. It's both in person and online at the same time. It's kind of a hybrid session. June 28th at 3 p.m. Central Time. So check out the website at peacefulwellness.studio for registering for whether you're here in Madison or if you want to do it online with me. And then let me tell you a little bit about the cards. Well, these came out of my own practice. I had another person's deck, and I wanted to refine it a little bit more for how I teach and how I work with people. And I know over the years, sound has really helped me to heal, to ground, to return home to myself. Being a musician from all the way when I was a child, all the way up. And I know sound has really been healing for me. And I really wanted to offer something that would support others on their journey, something simple, something sacred. So whether you're deep in your practice or you're just beginning, this deck is meant to meet you where you are. And each card is just like a gentle chime. Here we go. There's the cards there, the back of the cards, and all the different front of the cards as I'm dropping them here. This deck is meant to meet you where you are. So you can think of each card as a gentle chime reminding you to pause, to breathe, and to tune in as well too. So if you are interested in these sound healing self-care cards, they're available now. And I can't wait for you to experience them. Um, the cards are just beautiful, both sides. Here's the back of the card. There we go. Just this lovely purple with the gold. And then the different, you can see some of these different, let's fan those a little bit better. Maybe you can see them better. There you go. And you can see the different ones, different categories. There's more that that are sitting here on my desk here. And so they have the beautiful bag that they'll go in as well too. And if you want an option of an aromatherapy roll-on, you can certainly add that to your order. So if you want to order the deck or learn more, you can go to the other site. This is where I have all the courses and other items. You can go to peacefulwellness.institute, and I'll have both of those links into the description here. And I just want to thank you so much for being part of this journey, the peaceful wellness journey. Remember, our wellness starts by being peaceful within. That's why I call my business Peaceful Wellness. And so thank you for being here. And may each card bring you peace, clarity, and resonance. So be well, my friends, and happy sounding. Thank you so much. I wish you peace.